You see that? That's a pedometer. Look at that, see? Most of you know what a pedometer is, but for those who don't know, it is a device that measures every step you take. So it's a ped, step, meter, device to measure, measurement. And I'm wearing a pedometer to count how many steps I take while I take this beautiful walk on this lovely day. See this? And the goal that, I don't know really who came up with this goal, could be the government, you know, with their pyramids and, you know, their dietary plan, or just some fitness folks, but they said that if you can average 10,000 steps a day, it's a healthy way to live. It's not a guarantee to lose weight, but it is a step toward better fitness, and I totally agree with that. And I think the pedometer, if you pardon my hairy belly and and underwear, the pedometer is a great way to count your steps, because you don't really know how active or inactive you are. And one of the keys to losing weight or having a fit, healthy lifestyle, all things that I, of course, advocate at Live Life 365, one of the keys is having a starting point, having a measurement. That's why you can't lose weight unless you weigh yourself. You have to weigh yourself, and you have to keep track of what you eat, how many calories you burn, how many calories you ingest, of course. But the same thing with walking, same thing with any kind of fitness goal. So a pedometer is a great way to give you an idea, because you may have one of those desk jobs that you're moving around all the time, and you may walk 5, 6, 7,000 steps a day. And to get to your 10, you may have to then take like an extra, you know, half-hour walk during lunch, and that'll get you there. And that's kind of things that I do. I take a 2-mile walk every day, and roughly that's about 4,000 steps. Each mile is about 2,000 steps. So the pedometer is a great way to keep track of how many steps you're taking, how many calories you burn. Now, that's a good question. How many calories can you burn walking? I got cars trying to run me over. That's another thing about walking. You roughly, depending on your size, your body size, your body weight, and depending on how fast your pace is. Now, this pace is a medium to fast pace. This is probably a faster pace, and then this is a slow stroll like this. I try to go about medium to fast. It's probably roughly about 100 calories burned per mile. So, when you do your 10,000 steps, 2,000 steps a mile, you should get about 5 miles walked and burn about 500 calories, depending on, of course, your body type and size, your weight, and how fast you're walking. Now, that's just rough estimates, but the key is you're burning more calories than sitting on your butt watching television. You're going to burn more calories if you exercise harder, like riding a bike or jogging, etc. But walking is still one of the great keys. One of the great fitness is one of the exercises you can do. It's cheap, it's ineffective. I have other videos about how to get started with walking. I have a blog post that'll help you, and my book that's coming out that'll also help. So, get a pedometer. Get out there and walk every day. Set your goals. If you have a lifestyle where you're only doing 3,000, 4,000 steps, try to figure out a way to get those other 5,000, 6,000 steps. If you have a job where you're actually outside and you may be landscaping, or you're someone who is on their feet all the time, you may be surprised how many steps you take a day. You may take 15,000 steps a day or 20,000. And that's probably reflected in your overall fitness. Okay, so walking, use a pedometer, count your steps to a better, healthier, fit life. But also, if you want to even go further than that and lose weight, you need to eat right. Besides walk, you need to do other exercises to get your cardiovascular even more going, and weight training, etc. And burn more calories than you ingest. Think about that. Keep walking. Until next time. Peace.